some information about Diwali. Thank you so much, Mr. Radhe, for this. Can I please invite Dilipji, the Executive Director for South Asian Affairs for Brooklyn Borough President, to say a few words and flag off this event?
Happy Diwali to everyone. What a great weather, right? With the divine song of Lord Krishna.
We don't want to chant too long because then it might rain.
Rain or shine, Diwali should go on. So on behalf of the Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adam, I would like to invite each and everyone for this amazing Diwali celebration. And we have different cultural program. We have the few honorary, they have done such amazing work for the community. So Borough President is going to honor them, and Borough President will be here in few minutes. Thank you everyone. Happy Diwali. Yes. So now we have President, as we all know that in Brooklyn, we have the ISKCON Temple. So we are fortunate to have President of the ISKCON Temple, Brooklyn, Hans Rupadas ji is here. So I would like to ask him to please give brief remarks.
Don't worry, they all have a chance to speak.
Jai Ram Ji Ki. So today is a very special day for all of us. Thank you for coming. We brought with us a little Leela here because it is also the Damodar month. So in Vrindavan, we start Kartik on the last Ekadasi, also the last month of Chaturmasya. So this particular pastime is very dear, as are all of Krishna's pastimes, because they help us to remember the Lord. This Smaranam is one of the 9 processes of bhakti. So Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Padasevanam, Darshanam, Atma Nivedanam. So we want to remember all of these pastimes of Krishna because this is, as Jai Radhe was saying, this is what purifies the heart. And especially on Dussehra, on Diwali, we celebrate the triumph of good over evil. This is another, today they would call it a meme, but it's not. This is the ancient tradition that we remember and have an opportunity to identify and isolate all of those things within us. It is not an external battle. As good and evil is not an external battle. It's an internal struggle. This whole Bhagavad Gita spoken by the Lord to Arjuna, although they were surrounded by warriors, the battle was taking place within Arjuna's mind and heart. He had to remember what was his duty. Even though it was a terrible situation, he had to become clear through knowledge, and then he could act his dharma. So in that sense, he was able to conquer over not just the evil within him, but the evil externally due to the burdensome population of an overbearing planet filled with despotic rulers. Anyway, you all know the story of Bhagavad Gita. So we all want to make sure that on such an occasion as we gather, that we remember that the internal battle for the triumph of good is the first battle. And that once we conquer that, then automatically good will prevail everywhere. So we have many speakers. We'd like to hear everyone. We'd like to thank Mr. Dilip for allowing us to come and participate. It is for us, we're very grateful for the opportunity. We'd like to invite everyone. Our temple is a mere 8 minutes walk from here. We have deities of Radha Govinda given to us by the Maharani Gayatri Tapodevi from Jaipur. She was our good friend. So when she knew that Prabhupada didn't have big Radha Krishna deities, she said, I will provide for you. And so in her honor, our deities, which are carved in Jaipur, are named Radha Govinda. So you please come and have darshan of Radha Govinda. It is just like going to Jaipur. And Jaipur itself, what does that mean? City of victory. So that has many meanings. So we just want to welcome everybody to come. And every day you can conquer evil just by entering into the temple of the Lord. So thank you all for listening. Please come anytime. Bojanaloy is open 12 to 3 every day. Come with Mr. Dillip. He'll take you there. He knows the menu by heart. Hare Krishna.
And today we're going to have a chance to taste.
Yes, and everybody, this is a little sample everyone can take.
Mr. Balaji?
Some sweet bundi and the Dhammakana Swami couldn't come, but we have all our Swamis here. This is our Maharaj, please come. Chandrasekhar Maharaj, a long-time disciple of His Divine Grace. He'll speak something, anything, about good over evil.
Hare Krishna. So, I'm sure some of you have had the opportunity to come into either, LaGuardia or JFK. And as you fly down, if it happens to be at night, you'll see that there are rows of lights on the landing strip. So, Deepavali was one of the first aircraft landing strips, because when Ramachandra, when he came back from conquering with Sita, when the army of Ravana was vanquished, then it was a new moon night, which means there was no light. And so any aircraft needs to know where to land. And if you're up in the sky and it's dark, then you don't know where to go. So the residents of Ayodhya, they all lit little lamps, which are called deepas, and they placed them. And so from the sky, we could see these little lamps, and therefore Ramachandra and Sita, Lakshman, Hanuman, they were able to navigate their airplane. Of course, that airplane wasn't a mechanical one, but this happened many thousands of years ago. And today, we're still commemorating this idea of good over evil. But we look around at this area right here. We see this building here, the courthouse building, and many other buildings here. I'm standing in front of a building. I'm not sure what this one behind me does, although I've been in this plaza many times. The imagination, if you want to stretch it a little bit, just think, what will still be here? What will still be here 100 years from today? We look at these same trees, the same area. What will it be like in 100 years? Will these buildings still be here? There's a good chance they'll still be here. What will it be like in 1,000 years? Everything in the world around us is changing. We live in a world of change. And it's easy to get lost in the everyday grind of one day into another, one day into another. So, you see, we were chanting Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna is a name for God. Hare is a name for his internal female potency, Radha. And Rama is another name. It can refer to Ramachandra or other Ramas, Balaram. So these names put us in contact with something that is not temporary. That'll be here in 1,000 years, it'll be here in 10,000 years. And if we just think of how everything we see will melt away, if we could push the fast forward button, 100 years, 200 years, 300 years, 400 years, 1,000 years, it would all mostly melt away into something else, what we don't know exactly what that something else would be. But you are eternal, I am eternal. These bodies are not eternal. But chanting is a mystic pathway to actually be able to connect with what is eternal. So, like a river flowing, then we find that we have to go from one place to another. Okay, I'll just stop.
Thank you so much, Swamiji, for your beautiful explanation of the Diwali culture itself. May I please request the next Umesh Sharmaji to sing a short song for Ganesh Stuti.
करता दुख हरता वार्ता विघ्नाची नुरवी पूर्वी प्रेम कृपा जयाची सर्वांगी सुंदर उदिशेंदुराची कंठी झळके माळ मुक्ता फैलाची जय देव जय देव जय देव जय देव श्री मंगल मूर्ति दर्शन मात्रे मन कामना पूर्ति जय देव जय देव सर्वांगी संतारा तुझ गौरी कुमरा कंतन तथी उठी कुमकुम केसरा हीरे जड़ित मुकुट शोभत भरा ऋण झुण तीनों पूरे चरणी गागरिया जय देव जय देव जय देव जय देव जय मंगल मूर्ति दर्शन मंगूर्ति दर्शन मात्रे मन कामना पूर्ति जय देव जय देव जय देव जय देव जय मंगल मूर्ति संबोधर पीतांबर फणिवर वंदना सरल सोंड वक्र तुंड त्रिनयना दास रामाचा वटपाही सदना संकटी पावावे निर्वाणी रक्षावे सुरवर वंदना जय देव जय देव जय देव जय देव जय मंगल मूर्ति दर्शन मात्रे मन कामना पूर्ति जय देव जय देव दर्शन मात्रे मन कामना पूर्ति जय देव जय देव Thank you so much guys. I hope everybody liked it. Okay. अभी जो मैं आपके सामने भजन बोलने जा रही हूँ वो भी कृष्ण भगवान का ही है, तो जिसको डांस करना हो वो कर सकते हैं खुले दिल से। यशोमती मैया से बोले नंद लाला, यशोमती मैया से बोले नंद लाला, राधा क्यों गोरी मैं क्यों काला। यशोमती मैया से बोले नंद लाला, राधा क्यों गोरी मैं मुस्काती मैया सुन मेरे प्यारे बोली मुस्काती मैया सुन मेरे प्यारे गोरी गोरी राधिका के नैन कजरारे काली नैनो वाली ने हो काली नैनो वाली ने ऐसा जादू डाला इसीलिए काला यशोमती मैया से बोले नंद लाला राधा क्यों गोरी मैं क्यों काला राधा क्यों गोरी मैं क्यों काला Thank you guys. Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Jai Shri Krishna. Jai Shri Ram. Thank you.
That was beautiful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Umesh ji, for that mesmerizing both bhajans and kirtans. Next, we are going to request a short dance from our own Sadhika Singh, who is a Milan volunteer, and also Sant Nirankari Bhavan volunteer. Sadhika is just getting ready with her mom, Samta. Thank you so much for that impromptu dance. Beautiful. I want to thank all the friends that have come from all the way far. I know we're expecting more friends that are still waiting in parking, but thank you of everyone that has been here so far. And the weather has been beautiful. Let's celebrate.
say, be there or be square. We also go to Columbus Circle. So we try to be everywhere where the people are coming home from work, give them some little taste of Harinam, give them a little taste of Prasad. These are the instructions of our Guru. So since 1966, we've been following his instructions in this regard, and we hope never to stop. Please bless us that we can continue, and thank you all for coming again. We're just going to chant a little chanting. And who would want to lead? Would you like to lead, Mother?
Maybe someone else.
No, we like the female energy today, no?
No, thank you.
Anyway, we'll just start with a little invocation. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namane Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachacha Deshatarine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachacha Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Everybody can chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jai Shri Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare जोर से बोलो Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Damodara Damodara Radhe Jaya Radha Damodara Shri Radhe Jaya Radha Govinda Radhe Jaya Radha Govinda Shri Radhe Jaya Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman Lakshman Hanuman Sitaram Lakshman Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Nitya Go Hari Bo Nitya Go Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Nitya Go Hari Bo Ramachandra ki Jai Jai Shri Ram Ji ki We're always available for kirtan. We come to house parties. No. But if you come to our house, then you can come. Every Sunday, 4 till 7. Wonderful darshan, kirtan, pravachan, and prasad. These are the three secret formulas. Kirtan, pravachan, and prasad. Every Sunday, 4 till 7. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Hansarupa, for leading us in that nice kirtan. Haribol. Beautiful, beautiful. I just wanted to, while I take this time to at least introduce and name some of the honorees that we're going to be honoring. So if you could please have them give a wonderful round of applause to their names after I'm done speaking their names. First honoree would be Pandit Nikhil Trivedi and Shaila Trivedi. They are associated with ISKCON. The second honoree would be Indo-American Arts Council and Dr. Nirmal Mattu. Mr. Sunil Hali will be accepting honors on his behalf. Thank you. Third honoree will be Jain Center of America, and the President Ritesh Shah will be accepting honor on his behalf. I just want everybody to be aware and be ready when Mr. Eric Adams comes in. Fourth honoree is Indian Officer Society, New York Police Department, police officers Mr. Manish Sharma and the team. Keep clapping. They deserve worthwhile recognition. Fifth honoree will be Sushma Kotawala, and Vidhi Kotawala, her daughter, will be accepting on her behalf. Sixth honoree will be Kumar Kalantri, and he's here. Seventh honoree is Miss Ranju Narang. Yay! Eighth honoree is Sant Nirankari Mission, which is a non-profit organization doing a lot of work here, and we have a whole team here. On behalf of Sant Nirankari Mission, we'll have Paul G and his team accept the honors. Ninth honoree is Indo-American Festivals of New York, and Mrs. Beena Sababati ji will be accepting the honors on behalf of them. 10th honoree will be ISKCON, which is International Society of Krishna Consciousness, which is right here in Brooklyn, as everyone says, and they've been leading us in Kirtan and very festive mood all along. And their Hansrupa Das ji will be accepting the honors on behalf. Sorry. 11th honoree is Brooklyn Raga Massive. Neil will be accepting the honors on behalf of them. And the 12th honoree is Mr. Suresh Sharma, which is founder of Milan Cultural Association, which is the host organization of this evening. So they've come all the way from Connecticut with Paul G and Sanjeev G to accept this honor on behalf. And just wanted to keep going with a round of applause until Eric Adams is expected in a few minutes. I just wanted to have everyone keep clapping, get ready for him. Everyone has a little diya in their hand, which is a celebration beginning of bringing light. So everyone has little diya candles in them. At the end of the event, we will be placing the diya in front of the Brooklyn Borough steps or in front of the deity here. Okay, thank you everyone. Can I please request Yomesh ji? So while we're waiting, we're gonna have some more songs.
डफली वाले डफली बजा डफली वाले डफली बजा मेरे घुंघरू बुलाते हैं आ मैं नाचूं तू नचा डफली वाले डफली बजा मेरे घुंघरू बुलाते हैं आ मैं नाचूं तू नचा डफली वाले डफली तेरे बिन मैं क्या, मेरे बिन तू क्या, एक दूजे बिन हम अकेले। दोनों की मन के मिलन से लगते हैं सरगम के मेले। हाय हाय हाय, तेरे बिन मैं क्या, मेरे बिन तू क्या, एक दूजे बिन हम अकेले। दोनों के मन के मिलन से लगते हैं सरगम के मेले। तो तोड़े के जोड़े, तो रखे के छोड़े, ये दिल किया तेरे हवाले। डफली वाले डफली बजा, मेरे घुंघरू बुलाते हैं आ। मैं नाचूं तू नचा। तेरी छम छम से, मेरी डम डम से क्या रंग छाने लगा है। आँखों के रस्ते तू हंसते हंसते दिल में समाने लगा है। हाय हाय हाय, तेरी छम छम से, मेरी डम डम से क्या रंग छाने लगा है। आँखों के रस्ते तू हंसते हंसते दिल में समाने लगा है। उन्हें भी बुलाओ, इन्हें भी बुलाओ, उन्हें भी बुलाओ, इन्हें भी बुलाओ। कहाँ है ये दुनिया वाले, डफली वाले डफली बजा, मेरे घुंघरू बुलाते हैं आ। मैं नाचूं तू नचा, डफली वाले डफली वाले। थैंक यू गाइस, थैंक यू।
इस वीडियो
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much, Umeshi. Now I'm going to request Krishna and Balram. They are twins of Nikhil ji and Shaila ji's grandchildren from the ISKCON temple. They're going to sing. They're going to say a few words of Gita.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharine Nirvisesa Sunyavani Pasyatad Satarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Now we are gonna recite the Bhagavad Gita verse. Loba Pravati Aramba Karmina Asaba Spriha Rajasyetale motif of the Baratas when there's an increase in the mode of passing. The symptoms of great attachment, fruitive activity, intense endeavor, uncontrollable desire, and hankering develop. Thank you very much.
So impressed. Wow. That is impressive. Krishna and Balram, do you want to say your names again? Loudly? And tell them who's been teaching you this?
What is Diwali?
Well, Daddy and Mommy been teaching us this. And we're Chris and Balram. And mainly, Mommy.
All right, beautiful. Thank you so much. This way, face them. That was so cute. How old are you? Huh? 6 years old. Oh my God, that's impressive. Thank you so much, and thanks for the parents to maintaining the culture, and so beautifully. All right.
With the flute, he can play something in the flute. Yeah, he can play. Yes.
We're going to have a beautiful, mesmerizing performance by Prabhuji, who's going to play on his flute.
Hello, Hare Krishna. So a little bit of flute, yeah?
Yes, please.
You can connect to something? Can you connect?
No, it's okay. It should kick it up. Perfect. Hare Krishna. Okay. Yeah, if you can. Just be careful with the volume.
Oh, you have a different thing?
Oh, yeah.
I don't have that adapter. You don't have that adapter, do you?
No, it's okay. Maybe. Yeah, something like that. Krishna's arrangement.
Something to the mic or.
Okay. Yeah, that one.
That's for the mic.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo Narayan ki jai. Hare Krishna. Little short.
Oh, okay. I thought you could do some.
I know. Maybe another flute next
Yeah.
time.
Thank you, Noel, for that nice flute playing. Let's give him a round of applause for that beautiful flute playing. Okay, so
Okay, thanks.
thank you.
How's everyone enjoying so far? All right. Keep it rocking because we are expecting our dignitary to come in any minute. Okay. Everyone has a little candle in front of you? Yes? Okay. So we're requesting everyone when Eric Adams comes in, once he is doing the diya lighting, we would want all of you to also light your diya in token of your light within you to offer it to Lord. Okay? Thank you.
The girl who's dancing, she doesn't have anything else, or at this point, it's like we only have a couple more minutes.
I s-
The sitar just came.
Okay.
You want to announce the sitar? He's right there.
What's his name? So Eric is going to be coming in the next few minutes. Who doesn't know Eric Adams? Is anyone here who doesn't know Eric Adams? We're in the wrong borough if you don't know Eric Adams.
I'll check the car.
He's not from here.
Welcome. Here comes Eric Adams.
You, good to see you. Good to see you.
Coming up.
Good to see you.
All right. Before we start, can we have you?
Yep,
Can we
whatever you
have the
want.
traditional royal welcome?
Yes.
Can we have the garland? Miss Jaya Radhe is going to give garland to Eric Adams. And can we please request Eric Adams to give garland to the deity?
Yes. Just put it over.
Yes. Can I invite Mr. Dilip Chauhan, South Asian Executive Director, to say a few words about Eric Adams and then request him to speak?
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Diwali. Happy Diwali. As we all know, Brooklyn represents a diverse community. At Brooklyn Borough Hall, we are hosting and facilitating so many different events. And today, we are celebrating one of the Hindus' biggest festival, Diwali. Thank you, ISKCON, Brooklyn Mandir. President Hansrupa Das ji, please come here. Pragnesh Shurti, respected Swamiji, Milan Cultural Association Sharma ji,
How are you?
and the local president Dr. Shital Desai, and the entire host committee members. Diwali is a festival of light. Diwali symbolizes spiritual victory of light over darkness. Also, this year, Diwali will be a little different. The festival of light, as it is called, is more about spreading joy among others. This year, let's try to bring smile on someone else's face. Diwali spread the message of peace and love for all. It is important for all of us what the good Lord blessed us with to pass it to the lesser fortunate people. Diwali cannot be celebrated without delicious food, so we have food box from the local ISKCON Govinda's restaurant and the temple. Also, I would like to mention few names who has done the amazing celebration throughout the New York City. The Association of the Indians in America, they are celebrating since last 50 years Diwali celebration in Manhattan. Times Square Diwali celebration. Also, we have Rahul Walia, who is doing the Diwali at the World Trade Center. Where is Rahul? Yes, thank you. And Guru Dilip Kumar ji, thank you for all your service. Also, we have Mr. Sunil Hali from Indo-American Art Council. Sunil, thank you. Tina Shah, TV Asia, and every one of you for making this event successful. As we all know, during the peak of pandemic, Borough President Eric Adam was delivering face masks and hand sanitizer to the people who mostly needed these PPE during the peak of the pandemic. And we all have witnessed. I think Borough President, most of the organizations received PPE from our office
Yes.
when they needed. Today, and that time he was not worrying about his own health. From morning, early morning he started, and he himself, it's not like that he just go and deliver. He himself went to the NYCHA buildings, wherever people are not getting those access, he personally delivered. So thank you, Borough President, for all your community service. Today, on auspicious occasion of the Diwali, I would like to request my boss and Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adam to please give his few remarks on the Diwali celebration.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dilip, and you are such an inspiration for the entire team. And Dr. Shital, my good friend, amazing her commitment and dedication, and she has inspired me to get a nose ring, you know? But, you know, this culture is so important, and as Dilip indicated, the annual Festival of Lights, celebrated by Hindus, Jains, Sikhs, and some Buddhists, is a significant moment. COVID placed us all in a level of darkness, and as we celebrate the Diwali festival, it's an opportunity, as Dilip indicated, to shed some light on each other. And a simple smile, a simple hello, a simple greeting really can shed that light. Many people are going through a level of turmoil, uncertainty, trauma based on what has happened during COVID-19. And many were experiencing that pre-COVID. And it's time for us to really turn inward and outward on, number one, how do we start healing ourselves from this trauma, and how do we heal our neighbors in the process. And so we called last year, in 2019, actually 2 years ago, for Diwali to be a state holiday. Our children should not have to decide between having a holiday that's significant to them and going to school during those significant times. So there's a bill pending in Albany. We want to thank Assemblywoman Rajkumar, who introduced that bill, and let's hope the governor and the Assembly pass that bill in the Assembly and the Senate and sign into law. You are not an insignificant group in this city. Over 434,000 New Yorkers are people of South Asian descent right here in New York City. That's a powerful voting bloc. That's a powerful voice. And we want to continue to mobilize a significant group of people so that you become very much part of what we do in this city every day. And your resiliency, your commitment, your dedication, seeing how you reached out to other communities during their time of need and how you contribute to how New York navigated the challenges of COVID. I cannot thank you enough. As I move throughout the various communities, you are the true spirit and energy of what the Diwali festival represents. Keep doing what you're doing. You are the greatest, one of the greatest contributors to our amazing city. And I look forward to continuing this relationship as we move forward in the years to come. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. Can I please request Nikhilji to chant some shloks while we are going to be ready for the lighting ceremony by the dignitaries?
ॐ चन्द्रमा मनसो जातश्चक्षो सूर्यो अजायत मुखादिन्द्राश्च अग्निश्च प्राणाद्वायु अजायत नाभ्या आसीत् अन्तरिक्षनिश्चोदसमर्थ पदभ्यां भूमिर्दिशा स्त्रोता तथा लोकानकल्पनं ब्राह्मणः सम्मुखम् आसीत् बाहु राज्यन्न कृतः ऊर्तदश्च वैश्च पुत्रां शूद्रो अजायत ॐ वेदाहमेतं पुरुषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्ण समस्तुपारे सर्वाणि रूपाणि विचिन्द्रधीरः नामानि कृतवदास्ते ॐ नमो भगवते तुभ्यं वासुदेवाय धीमहि प्रद्युम्नाय नमस्कृत्याय च ॐ तच्छं योरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये देवीर्स्वस्तिरस्तु नः ऊर्ध्वं जिगाशु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शं चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ द्योः शान्ति अन्तरिक्ष शान्ति पृथिवी शान्ति आपः शान्तिरौषधः शान्ति वनस्पतः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्ति सर्वं शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामां शान्तिरेधि ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णादुच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति सुशान्तिः ॐ रुचं ब्राह्म्यं जनयन्त देवाग्रे तद्ब्रुवन् यस्तेवं ब्रह्मणो विद्यात् तस्य देवासुन्वशे श्रीषश्च लक्ष्मी च पद्मे अहोरात्रे पार्श्वे नक्षत्राणि रूपम् अश्विनो व्यातम् इष्टं मणिषाणाम् आमुं मणिषाणां सर्वं मणिषाणाम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Can I please request the honorees, Indian Officer Society, Mr. Manish Sharma.
As we all know, some of the individual and the organization have done amazing work during the pandemic. So today, Borough President is honoring them with the citation. Next, I would like to request Hansrupa Das ji, President of the ISKCON Brooklyn, and your team to please come. Please come. Where is the Jaya Radhe ji? Please join.
Next will be Brooklyn Raga Massive, Pradeep ji. could you please come in? And Neil Murgai. Next honoree is Jain Center of America. Can Ritesh Parikh please come in, join? You could be Devendra Bora. Ritesh Shah
Yes, how are you?
from Jain Center. Can Sunil Haliji please join for Indo-American Arts Council? May I please request Paul Ji and Sharma Ji from Nirankari Mission to join in for the next. Abai? Samta, you can join. Next will be Indo-American Festivals of New York. May I please request Beena Ji? Go. Beena Ji? Indo-American Festivals of New York, Beena Ji, they've been doing the Dashera, Ganesh Festival, and all the events. Next will be Kumar Kalantri Ji.
All right, my brother. How are you, man? Good to see you.
Kalpana Ji can join. Kalpana Ji, can you please join? आपने गए? Next will be Sushma Kotawala. Vidhi Kotawala, his daughter, is going to be joining in.
Promise. That's my commitment. My commitment. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello. How are you? Yes.
Next will be Ranju Narang. Miss Ranju Narang, can Tina join in?
Hello. How are you? Yes, yes, it is. Yes, come.
Can I? Thank you. Beautiful. Keep clapping. Next honoree will be Priyanka Brahmbhatt, but Tina Shah will be joining in to accept the honors.
It's like 2 photo ops. Are some people not here?
And last but not the least, could we have the priest of ISKCON, Nikhil Ji and Shaila Trivedi Ji, with her grandchildren and her entire family to accept this honor. What Dilip Ji just said, during the pandemic, they were serving the entire community with food and taking care of the temple and everything else going on. We truly appreciate, Eric, you being here with us.
No, they're not. No, they're done.
That's it.
Yeah, hold on. It's the doctor. She's okay.
Take a picture with you.
Yes. All right, thank you. Anytime. You know I adore you. Yes. Yes, good.
Well, I want to appreciate everyone that has been here with us throughout. I want to just say a vote of thanks as the president of Milan Cultural Association. Me, Dr. Desai, joins with the founder of ISKCON and founder and chairman, Mr. Suresh Sharma, and the host team of ISKCON for this beautiful celebration that we are having. And first and foremost, I would like to thank Eric Adams, President Eric Adams, and the entire staff who is relentlessly helping me, organizing the park department and everyone with the permits, Joe Frizzelli for being there for entire time with the sound system that you're hearing and the chairs and everything set up, the entire time staff. Police officers John Kenny and Julius Hudson of the 84th Precinct. Mr. Gopal Thakur for capturing all the events. Sunil Hawley Sunil Hawley from Radio Zindagi being here. Just TV is here. Harikit Aluwalia is here from Just TV.
Where's the paper that we had that was folded?
I want to acknowledge all the friends that have been here with us. Devendra Vora, Sailesh Pathak, Jitendra Parekh, Dr. Vipul Patel, Ajit Coaches is here from Malayali community, Reshma Magnani, Kalpana Kalantri, Tina Shah, Samta, of course. Forgive me if I forgot some names, Ashok Vora.
Thank you for the temple president of ISKCON New York, Hansarupa Prabhu, and His Holiness Chandrasekhar Swami. Thank you, Prabhu Vishnu, Bhaktavatsala, and Chaitanyananda for providing these nice sweets and savory pakoras here. Feel free to come and grab one on your way out. And that's it. And that's all. Thank you.
Make sure we take all the beautiful food that everyone has made, homemade from ISKCON Temple as prasad. And if you could feel free to offer the diya lighted in front of the deity here. And thank you everyone for coming. Get home safe. Oh, can we please invite Braga Massive Neil Burgai to play sitar?